Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we'll begin our meeting. We have our quorum, so this is an organizational meeting, and we will just introduce ourselves. And the great thing is we have our new commissioner with us today, and I'm going to take the liberty of letting you say hello and introduce yourself and tell us, because we had a resolution concerning you today. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. And my name is Greg Griffin. I am currently serving as the state auditor. Russell Hinton retired in June, and the governor appointed me to that position in July. So I've been serving in that position since July. Real quick, in terms of background, I have retired from a financial position with AT&T Bell South. As some of you may know, so I have a financial background. I was the state accounting officer at the state accounting office for about 4.5 years. Primary responsibility was to drive the CAPRA process and ensure that we produce timely financial statements. Worked very closely with Russell and his organization during that time, and certainly look forward to your favorable consideration on Friday. And if you have any questions about it, answer the questions.
Does anyone on the committee have a question? Thank you so much, and we look forward to having you.
Look forward to working with you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you being here. I'd like for y'all to take opportunity now to just introduce yourselves, tell us where you're from, why you're interested in being a representative. And this is a get acquainted, and then I've got a little subcommittee information for you. You want to start, Mandy?
Sure. Mandy Ballinger, I'm the for District Fiscal North Appleton.
Emory Donahue Jr. and I'm District 30. That's Flowery Branch, Oakwood, the Gainesville area, Hall County, Southern. This is my second year. I ran in a special election last year to replace James Mills, and I was on the information audits last year, and look forward to serving the chairman.
I'm Chuck Williams, District 119. My district is about half in Stark County, half Oconee County. Came in about the same time that Emory did. My background is about 35 years in banking and finance, and I had the pleasure of serving on this committee last year as well.
I'm Mike Chokas, and I represent District 138 now, Southwest Georgia, Sumter, Sly, Marion, and Chattahoochee County. And I've served on this committee for quite a few years and enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. We're delighted everyone is here, and I have, just for an organizational meeting, we have done subcommittees, and I would like for you all, I'm not sure, are they in their folders now, the subcommittee list? Everyone have a copy?
Everyone except everybody that came.
Do you have one?
I do.
Okay. First of all, I want to say that this is not...
Mine doesn't read the same as yours, though.
Well, this is the new one.
Okay.
That's last year's.
I must have an old
We need a new one here. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We've done this, but I want you all to be...
I got another one.
Good thing he's got an old one, too. Here.
Everybody has an old one?
Yeah, everybody has an old one.
Okay.
I was wondering why I wasn't on any.
Well, look again.
I know.
That's that freshman head.
I know. Well, I'm like, hey.
Okay.
First year.
And I
Now
don't...
you're a chairman.
Yeah, you're a chairman now. So that was quick promotion, wasn't it? But I want you all to look over this, and those of you who have served on this committee before may have other preferences, and I simply put people on committees that I thought would bring interest. But you're welcome to exchange if you want to be on another committee, and you look it over and decide that you maybe want to swap with somebody. This is not concrete. This is going to be an easy working committee. So, Mike, do you have okay, you got it. All right. There are 2 committees that are left off, and that is simply because we just did not have enough people to put on all of the committees, and I didn't want to double y'all up too badly. So we'll address those if the need arises. One is safety, and I believe the people that were on safety we lost from last year. Mike, were you on safety last year?
I remember higher ed. I don't
Higher
remember.
ed. Okay, we had safety. It was Chad and Alex, so they're both gone. So we don't have safety and we do not have human resources. But should that need arise, we'll address that. We will meet next week, and I'm hopeful that our new commissioner will come and present to us. We wanted to give him time to be official before we invited him. So next week at our meeting, and this will not be a weekly meeting, I want y'all to know. It'll be as needs, pretty much. But next week, we will have our new commissioner to come and speak with us, and you'll be more familiar with what information and audits actually will be doing. I wonder, do you have our new vice chairman here and our secretary? Thank you all for serving. If anyone has a comment, those of you that have been on here before may have a question or something of interest that you would want to point out. Would you?
No.
No?
Not at this time, no.
Yes.
I do, Madam Chair. I appreciate it. It was a slow weekend this past weekend. I was reading the Yellow Book,
Yeah.
if you will, and on page 57 of the Yellow Book, if y'all will indulge me, the House Information and Audits Committee shall examine and review not less than once every 2 months legislative expenditures, including all vouchers submitted by members of the House of Representatives for which the members have received payment. And I know last year on this committee, I know we spent time reviewing members' expense vouchers, but maybe between now and next week, it doesn't say just the expense vouchers. It says shall review legislative expenditures, which to me is a pretty broad
I have
term.
that.
And
Yeah.
I would just I'd like to have a better understanding of really what the scope of our review duties are as it relates to those legislative expenditures.
So that would be something that you might address for us, Mr. Commissioner? Very good.
That's all I
Okay.
have, ma'am.
All right. Mandy? No? No?
That pretty much covered exactly, except I didn't read the book. I played in the snow all weekend.
Oh, you had
We
snow?
had a bunch up in the mountains, and it was great.
You
How long
did?
you booked this
I didn't
company?
know that.
I'll swap with
But the rules are in the folder, so the quorum will be 3 members. And as I said, we will come on an as-needs basis, except I did want to have the commissioner, and I would like also to have Robin Underwood come and maybe go over some things with us, so we'll stagger the commissioners meeting and maybe wait a couple of weeks unless something comes up, and then we'll have Robin come in. And I want you all to think as you read and look if there's anything else that we need to address or any more information that we need to glean. I would like to have those people come and address this committee.
We might want the commissioner to address some of the performance audits, not only the financial audits, but the performance audits that we review. And I remember in the past, we were able to take action on some of these things. I remember the P-card was fresh in my memory, as well as the sexual offender registry that was done. But then we got a lot of pushback from the State Patrol.
As I recall.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I believe there are a number of performance audits that we've issued in the last month that do have some reference to legislation. So I will bring that up and highlight that.
That'll be great, yeah.
And let me say something further too, because this happened in my district. We also receive audits from our local governments, and if they don't provide those in a timely manner, then state funds are withheld. So we have a
Exactly.
little bit of teeth. And in one of my communities, they were slow, ended up losing well over $100,000 in state funding because they were a little bit slow. There was no impropriety, it's
yeah.
just they were
Just not paying attention to what they were doing. So it is something that we need to be keenly aware of.
So to remind your local governments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if there's,
We also issue a report around non-compliance, around those entities, so like I can highlight that as well.
that would be, yes, that would be nice.
Particularly if there's any, in our home districts.
If, yeah,
So will we meet here
we
same
will meet
time?
here. This will be our
Week
meeting
today.
room next week, correct? The 13th,
Day is 6.
Okay, so 13.
the 13th at 1 o'clock.
Takes Valentine's. Get candy, and we're bringing
Yeah,
chicken
that's
boxes.
right. Don't forget.
Candy flowers and chicken boxes.
Is there any further business?
Do you want us to vote on the rules of the?
Yes, yes.
I move that we adopt the rules.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second. I'll third.
All in favor, please signify with aye. Aye. They are sufficiently adopted. I thank you. So if there's no further business, I think we will call this meeting adjourned.
Yeah.
And we look forward to next week and having you come and present to us, Mr. Commissioner. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all.
Good meeting, I like
Good,
this.
good, quick.
I've got another one